Oh, we're back. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, boy. That was frustrating. I don't know what happened. My graphics driver decided to have a spaz.
No, I'm just glad you were able to get back. It was very, very dull without you.
Oh.
All right. Green. Oh,
But
boy,
we're
I'm
back.
so
Hey,
sorry.
we still have people here.
Yay.
Thank you
I'm
for
gonna have
sticking
to.
through, y'all. I appreciate you very much. Most people click away and go to another streamer when this happens, so I appreciate it that you are still here.
Me too. My cat does not because I just had to take away part of her pillow so I could color this. But
Wait, that kid that ate his exam also nearly ate a pig's brain during the section class, doing over like an $8 bet. Yeah, good thing he stopped him. That could have been like really bad. Like you could have gotten some really bad brain worms and shit. Like or died
yeah,
of some other shit. Like it's woo wee. That is no fucking joke. You'd be safer eating the frog than the pig brain. And even then, oh, we better cook that shit.
the worst thing I ever saw anyone eat in high school. Oh, I'm sorry, Azizi. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
Azizi.
I the worst thing I ever saw someone eat in high school. Mr. Theme made the mistake of having a lab once that we were supposed to be making cells out of uh, pretzels and marshmallows.
Oh no.
Uh huh.
Okay.
Firstly, the pretzels were not sharp enough to stick in the marshmallows, so they just all fell apart.
Of course.
We should have just used toothpicks. And secondly, our class was right before lunch. So we just, he gave up eventually and just said, fine, you can eat it. It's not working. So we ate it.
That's great.
Yep. I enjoyed having him as a teacher. I
Yeah.
didn't learn a lot in his class because,
He's a terrible teacher. He's a
yeah.
terrible teacher. I'm gonna be really honest with you. He's a terrible teacher.
I mean, I didn't have a great experience anyway because, I moved from a high school that taught biology one year and then chemistry the second year, and our school was like, let's do this thing where we teach the first half of the book in 10th grade and then the second half of the book in 11th grade of both biology and chemistry. And I'm like, well, that doesn't work if you're moving in from like every single other school district. And
Mm-hmm.
what if you move out? So
Right.
I missed the first half of chemistry, and then the second half of biology was literally me just copying down the answers I'd already put down in my biology notebook from the year before. I'm like literally word for word.
That's
He wouldn't
pain.
let me just turn in the work and get an A for that. He's like, you have to do it again. But I mean, I did enjoy eating cheese fish in his class and doodling. So
He's a terrible teacher. Who's a terrible teacher? I know promotion
goofing
saying
off in
that.
his class. I did learn that you should not pass out a magnesium based lab to teenagers.
A
I don't
what
care if
base
it's
lab?
college prep or not, magnesium,
Oh.
because people just lit it on fire.
Yeah. Fucking little pyro
Like,
kids like me.
this is like it's supposed to be a college prep class, and the amount of not learning I did in this class was amazing. I only passed because I'd taken biology the year
I
before.
um I uh I I never did biology and I never did chemistry because
I mean,
special education science was like way more like stripped down.
I
So,
don't think you missed much, at
so
least
everyone got the
with
experience of
that.
understanding like genes and hereditary, all that shit, and dissecting some animals. I never got any of that.
I didn't get to dissect anything in chemistry.
Biology, though, I didn't get that either. Is my point.
No, I didn't dissect anything in biology. We were gonna do a lab that used a non-harmful strain of E. coli because it was like different. You know, there's different strains of E.
Right.
coli, and then somebody's teacher. This was at my other school. Somebody's teacher threw an teacher. Somebody's parents threw an absolute fit because we were working with E.
Hold
coli,
on.
and like
Hold on. Hold on.
Mr. Green.
Okay,
Not
sorry.
sure what we're
Sorry.
waiting for.
I'm
Oh
back.
no, no worries.
I'm back.
Okay.
I had to quickly close the door. Sorry. You're good. Go ahead.
We got to see Sherlock. But Mr. Green was like, so what if I use this strain of bacteria right here? And the parent was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And when Mr. Green was telling us, so now, because this one parent raised such a ruckus over a harmless bacteria strain, we have to use this one, which is slightly more potentially harmful than the one that wouldn't harm you at all.
Because the word E. coli scared them.
I know. But like, I learned a lot in my class of biology that I took in Washington State before I came down to California, and then went to being a minus average to a C minus average. It sucked, and I blame the school on the honestly, because they were like not putting an effort into integrating kids from outside the system.
I got
Their closed system.
my final GPA was D minus average. I literally.
But yeah, but like, it's
You
not indicative of how much you knew at all. Because, like I said, I was getting all of my answers from history class from you.
Right.
Just like, well, not the memorizing the states. I could not do that.
History was an early, like special interest. Yeah. Not so
Yeah,
much into it anymore.
and I'm like, I mean, like,
It becomes
you
less
still have
interesting
some-
when I'm living in history. And another one of those dark times in history. Like, oh, I don't care about this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you do still have some special interest in it. Like, you still know more than me about a lot of things. Plus, we only were getting like U.S. history. We don't ever get like.
I mean, we had Mr. What's his face?
Yeah.
For what world history? We had a great world history teacher.
Mm-hmm.
He had survived the Holocaust from Holland. So he told us all about that experience, and yeah.
His personal stories were amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the last Holocaust survivor is dead now, right?
I have no idea.
It's like, oh no.
I think it was his like his mother, and not him himself, because he wasn't.
He was a
He wasn't
child.
old enough.
No, he was a child, and he's telling about
Was
his
he?
childhood memories of fleeing from his home because the Nazis were coming.
See, this is how much I paid attention.
He was talking about running in his wooden shoes and how he still has those shoes, the very same shoes that he ran for his life in. He was like 6 or 5 or something. He was a little kid.
Shoes.
But like, no, he wasn't kidding. Like that's real. That was literally what he did.
Yeah.
Because they were too poor and he didn't have any other shoes or whatever, and they had to leave at a very quick pace, like immediately.
Mhm.
And so he was telling us about that shit, and I was like, wow. And so, like, the threat of fascism has been ever present in my mind, because I got told the horrors of fascism real early on.
Mhm.
The problem is not everyone's taught that anymore. We're so worried about them passing some competency test. They won't actually teach anybody anymore. Memorize these facts for your
frustrating.
test. That's why we are a country of idiots. It's a bummer, but like, and like somehow this rugged individualism, like that they've mythologized in this country, has resulted in like the idea of empathy being a weakness, which is so fucking weird.
Mhm.
Like the height of strength is to be empathetic, to be kind. I don't get it.
She still pays more attention to like current events and things than I do. So I just get lost in, I get distracted. And then you're like, and this is going on. And I'm all like, what?
All right, I gotta put my food
It's
away.
not like, it's not like I find any of this stuff uninteresting. It's just that I am very easily distracted.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's true.
I just get distracted by things.
Yep. A very powerful ADHD, the attention problem part. I'll be right back.
And yet I'm still having trouble convincing a new psychiatrist that I have ADHD, even though I was previously diagnosed with it. I've seen two. They wanted to get back on ADHD medication. They're like, both of them like, you were probably just misdiagnosed with it. I'm like, no, I was not. I was not misdiagnosed with ADHD because I don't feel like the ADHD medication would be helping had I really been misdiagnosed with it. And then you know what my sister goes and does? She goes to the doctor, and the doctor's like, well, it sounds like you have ADHD. And then she got diagnosed with it. And you're back. And I was not paying attention to the fact that you left. Oops.
All right, I'm here.
I didn't realize that you left.
Yeah, I said I'd be right back.
I did. As soon as I saw you coming back, I'm like, oh yeah, she said she was coming back. I was just ranting about how I'm having trouble getting my getting back on ADHD medication. I went to see two different psychiatrists who were both like, well, you were probably like misdiagnosed, even though I was diagnosed with ADHD like 20 years ago. I can't remember.
Right.
And they're like, well, it was probably a misdiagnosis. And I'm like, well, this is frustrating because they're like, it's probably like something else. You're probably bipolar. I'm like, I could be also bipolar, but the ADHD medication will help. So if I was previously diagnosed with it and it helped, don't you think maybe we should not discount that? And the part that you like were completely gone for. My sister recently went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, hey, it sounds like you have ADHD. So she got diagnosed with it, and yet I'm still like fighting with people over here.
This is why I literally changed therapists. Because I was like, hey, I think I might have autism. No, you're just whatever. I'm like, okay. Why do you think that? Oh, you're just blah, 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 blah. I was like, that sounds like more of a judgment.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, all right, that's cool. And then I just found another therapist. I just never went back.
Yeah. I've been to two already, and they're both like, yeah, no, we probably don't have it. You're probably
I talked to my
just bipolar.
psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm.
My therapist. I have a therapist and a psychiatrist.
Mm-hmm.
I talked to my psychiatrist, who I recently had to find a new one now because she's leaving.
Oh.
But
Didn't you like her?
I really liked her, yeah.
I'm sorry.
But like I talked to her for like 10 minutes, and she's like, "Are you autistic?" I was like, "Oh my fucking god, yes!" No one will believe me. No, my mom doesn't believe me. Of course, she doesn't believe that I'm a woman either, so not shocking at all. Not a new revel. Oh, you don't believe me? Got
that
it.
is
She's
just
never
her
believed me
being.
in anything. She always is like, "Are you sure? Are you Because she still sees me as
That's,
like a little 8-year-old.
yeah.
Like, lady, I'm smarter than you by a lot.
Like
one of us is under the throes of the thrall of a death cult, and one of us is a trans person. Who's who? I wonder. Who's the smart one? Anyway.
like That's just stubbornness. My grandmother, I told her one time, oh, she goes by like Elise now. I was like, we were like, she was talking. She's like, what happened to all these people? I'm like,
Right.
oh, well, she goes by Elise now. She's like, oh, okay, and that's it. That's all it took.
Oh, okay. Like, see how easy that was?
Okay. Yeah,
Those are my
it's
favorite
not
people. Just go,
hard.
oh, okay, and then just that's it. They move on with their lives. They don't. They're not
Yeah,
bothered by it. They're like, okay, cool. Like whatever. It takes zero effort to be kind. It takes zero effort. Zero.
yeah.
It's the easiest thing you'll ever do. Candy's burning embers. Stop sending wispy smoke at my fucking nose. Thank you.
So Peach Pepsi is writing things.
Yeah, I see. I gotta go back and look. I was taking care of my embers. All right, see here. Oh yeah, saw the thing about the girl in her dare. I got diagnosed pretty early for a fembers when I was at 17, and I've had therapists question my autism too. Lots of femme people struggle with getting diagnosed and or believed that they're neurodivergent. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
because it presents itself slightly different
Mhm.
in women than it does in men.
Yeah.
And funny
Or less.
enough, when you can factor in that I'm a woman, even though I was assigned male at birth, I have autism based on those stats, not based on the male stats. So
It was.
that's a little
I
weird,
mean,
huh? It's almost like maybe I'm always been a girl. Anyway, sorry. Continue.
well, I think the only reason why they were diagnosing you with ADHD is because you were presenting male. Had you presented female, I think they would have just totally been like,
I definitely have attention issues, but yeah,
blow it over.
it's definitely more autism than anything else. I'm pretty sure I have
Yeah.
ADHD and autism.
You're just all kinds of neurospicy.
I'm near spicy.
Neurospicy!
Oh, you get the photos of a mood disorder, but not like a understandable one like bipolar, like understandable using air quotes.
I'm
Mine's
like,
because I got hit in the fucking head with a baseball bat, so I exhibit all the signs of someone who's emotionally unstable because of my hypothalamus, whatever this part is, got damaged from a
mhm.
baseball bat when I was 12. So, interesting enough, that's fun. I didn't start having the moody problems. I wasn't depressed at 10, but I was depressed at 13.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, and the difference is there was a baseball there was a hate crime done on me, a sexual assault, I was beaten up several times. Like I had endured a lot in those 3 years, and so
Oh yeah,
by the
trigger
time I was
warning.
13, I was depressed as fuck. What's that?
I said, oh yeah, trigger warning.
Oh yeah, sorry. I was trying not to. I was about to go in detail. I'm like, I should probably just say hate crime instead of
Mm-hmm.
I was about to go real detail. Like, I mean, by the time I was 15, I had almost died 3 or 4 times. Not from my own hand, just in general. Like things had tried to kill me 3 or 4 times. Okay, almost killed by an earthquake, strangled. Almost died from carbon monoxide poisoning. 2 car crashes.
Goodness gracious. Well, you are just meant to be here still.
I
Because
guess
you are.
for some fucking reason, I meant to suffer. I guess.
I'm thinking,
My meat is
please.
just a wet bone suffer engine.
Peach Pepsi says, I noticed psychiatrists just call everyone bipolar when they can't figure out what's going on. I've been told I have bipolar too, but I don't have manic episodes ever. So clearly I don't have bipolar.
I do have manic episodes.
I mean,
And
I just was really annoyed that I was told, oh, it's probably bipolar. Like the first time them meeting me, and like they didn't even do an assessment first, and I'm like, really? I saw this psychiatrist for years. They're the ones who diagnosed me with ADHD, and yet you've just met me, but you're like, no, it's probably not.
yeah, it's time to immediately go. well, I guess I'm going somewhere else. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, are you always so judgmental? You don't even know me. I was like, you don't know me. You can't make that assessment. That's that. Like, that's it. Like, if you're gonna be like this, man, I don't think I need to be in your presence, and just walk out. Like, that's all I had to do. So I have had a therapist one therapist who tried to convince me that I was just crazy. That's my transphobic therapist. Then I had one therapist who shut down when I refused to do his hypnotherapy stuff.
Ugh.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do any of that. I don't want to be hypnotized, dude. Okay. And then, like, how you doing? And I'm like, I'm doing pretty good. Been a rough week, but, ups and downs. Like, okay. Well, do you have any problems? What do you mean? Like, with bad thoughts? I'm like, no. Like, oh, okay. Well, I'll see you next week. Like, well, that was useful. So I left that guy, too.
Mhm.
Like, sorry, dude. I really don't need you fucking poking around in my brain. I don't need to unlock my trauma. I need to heal from this shit. I don't need to know what happened. I just need to get better. I just like love myself more. That was my one goal this year. Love myself more this year than I did last year. That was my one.
That's a good goal.
That was my one New Year's resolution. Just love myself more than last year. And every year from here forth, that's going to be my resolution. Just to love myself more than I did last year. Not like I'm self-obsession way, in I deserve love and kindness even from myself way.
Mhm. I think that is good and very healthy of you. Because it doesn't matter what I think, but it's the way.
But yeah, I clearly have manic
Right.
episodes because you'll see on like Twitter, I'll post like 15 posts in like 20 minutes. Hey, she's having a manic episode. It's being fueled via some random shit from her brain being put onto Twitter.
Yeah, psychology is very sexist.
Been working through some rough stuff in therapy too, so it's been a rough couple weeks for me. A big sexism problem and a big nutless. It's the same problem that like doctors who just look at you and go, "Oh, it's because you're fat." They don't actually listen to what you're saying.
I love
Same
those.
thing. It's the same thing, but in the psychology world. Like maybe you should lose some weight, and you'll feel like, bitch. I was like this at 160, which was, by the way, within the BMI. But no. It definitely has nothing to do with the fact that I'm fat, fuckface. Anyway, my doctor took a sabbatical for a few months. Well earned. She works hard, and the dude who was filling with her was like, totally didn't like. He looked at me in a suspicious ass way and was like asking me questions about my transness, and I was like, bro, what are you doing? Like, don't touch my prescriptions. You're temporary. Right. And then I only went to him one other time.
Exactly. My doctor went on, good for her, she went on, what's it called, where you have a baby? Maternity leave, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. But, like, we had just done a DNC because I had too much tissue in the area. And she's like, I don't want you to go back on those birth control pills that you've been on from, like, a while, for, like, a long time. Because those cause problems. I want to move you to the,
some other kind.
Yeah. Actually, the kind that you were the progesterone. So we were going to stop taking the estrogen ones completely, and I was moving over to progesterone, right? And then she's like leaving detailed notes. She's like, I left notes for the doctor for all of these, so I just want you to come in and see him, follow up, and then take the progesterone one. And then I go in, see that doctor, and he's like, well, I don't think you need to be taking this I'm
Oh,
not going to fill the prescription. And then he gave me an estrogen birth control, which was completely opposite of what we wanted to do. And it
yeah.
screwed me up for so like a year.
You went on the estrogen ones? I would have like no. And then
No, I didn't take anything.
I would
But
have.
like I was still she wanted me to not be bleeding for like
I
several
wouldn't.
months because I just had a DNC. So
I'm I'm too stubborn. Someone does that to me, and I'm like, read the notes, follow the notes
mhm.
from my doctor who knows me well. Follow the notes. If you don't follow the notes,
he
then let's go talk to some nurses and see what they have to say about this, because they're gonna be on my side about this. They will be on your side
he
about this.
wouldn't
What?
he wouldn't give me the prescription. So he's like,
Uh,
no, I'm not going to fill that. And I was like, and then she came back,
sexist piece of
and
shit.
I'm like, came to see her immediately, and I'm like, and she's like, so how have you been doing? And I'm like, I've been bleeding this whole time, and she's like, what? And I'm like, the doctor wouldn't give me the prescription that you wanted. He wouldn't give me anything, and so she was so furious.
Oh, good. I hope she fucking
Yeah,
ringed him out.
this
Like,
is
what
not
the
the first
fuck?
time though. I've just had doctors completely
Oh, I know.
discount.
I mean, like, in the fact that I'm fat, we're fat, it means immediately half the doctors immediately judges. Oh, it's because you're fat. Like, bitch, I will fucking cut your face off. Leave me the fuck alone. It's not because I'm fat. Trust me. I've been on a million fucking diets. I ain't getting skinnier. The only time I got
Well,
skinnier is when I fucking starved because I couldn't eat. So
my
no, I
favorite
won't be
one.
getting skinnier, and that includes when I had done rigorous exercise. Rigorous. 2 hours a fucking day. Hour of fucking cardio. Working out. Exercise, like stretching. All that shit. And guess what? Lost 5 pounds. 5.
Yeah,
After a year. It's not my fault. I am just a fat person. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I apologize.
it's fine. It is so fun. Well, I
I'm
mean,
like,
maybe
it's
the
not
fat
because I'm
doesn't
fat.
make it, but
Well, have you tried?
but
Yes, I've been on rigorous exercise for a year.
yeah,
I
yeah.
have lost exactly 5 pounds. Look at your
And then you
records.
starve yourself. As soon as you stop starving yourself, you gain back more weight.
I didn't actually. I actually gained. I went from, I was 280.
Mm-hmm.
I starved not on purpose. It wasn't an eating disorder. It was I could not keep food down because I would get nauseous and throw up from my guts were all fucking fucked up because I didn't realize I was allergic to gluten. So my guts were so swollen I couldn't eat because they were just I'm allergic to gluten. I keep putting gluten in my system.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know any
Mm-hmm.
better. So once I took gluten out, I like immediately started to improve. But I went down to 160 from 280. I'm not 190. 190's fine. I'm okay with 190. It was crazy because when I was 160 and
Mm-hmm.
I looked at myself in the mirror, all I could see is a fat belly. I couldn't enjoy. Now when I look at myself, I was like, I was so skinny. What the fuck? I was so hot. And I was just like,
And I think you look fine now.
I look fine. I am trying to love myself, but like, yeah, like, damn, I looked good at 160. Like, if I could like go to 160, like if I had a dial on my fucking my whatchamacallit, my metabolism, I would turn it down like 2% and get to where I was before. Cause like I think when 150 was like 160 was like a good weight. Like I didn't want to be skinny, but I was skinny
Mm-hmm.
in comparison, and I wasn't skinny. I still had meat in my bones, but I wasn't
I like that.
like it wasn't. I also was half the weight I was before, so it's like it was kind of, and I couldn't see it. All I could see is how fat I was, and part of that was like I didn't realize I was having dysmorphia issues. And, like it's not
Mm-hmm.
uncommon for someone who has drastic weight loss like that to have dysmorphia. Apparently,
I had I have hypermobility,
same.
and
I do too.
I have incredibly hypermobile feet.
Mm.
And so my feet will just bend backwards while I'm walking, and I will dislocate my feet, and I'm getting really bad arthritis. And I'm like, I can't remember a time in my life at all where my feet didn't hurt a lot just walking on them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because I was told for years, oh, it's just because you're too heavy,
Mm-mm.
you know, and it's not.
Mm-mm.
And I was told,
My feet,
oh, well,
when I was fat,
if
when I was
you
my
exercise.
fattest, my feet only hurt when I was walking for hours. Hours.
Yeah, and I was told if you exercise more and do more walking, you will be in less pain. And guess what? No, I really messed my feet up to the point where I have to have like special like insoles that are prescribed and stuff, or I can like barely walk and I have to use a cane sometimes, and it's just like I did the exact opposite because people weren't looking at my feet; they were just deciding it was, oh, you're heavy. That's all. And I wasn't that heavy either. When I look at pictures of me in high school, I was a little bit curvy. I was on the curvy side, but I wasn't overweight.
Anyway, whatever. It's so weird. So here's the self hatred bias that I've been working with, because like
Mm-hmm.
I'll see a prodigious woman, a fat woman, a big woman, however she wants to describe herself, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, God, she's gorgeous. And I had those same curves, but when I look at my curves, I'm like, ew, gross. Working with that. That's what me and the therapist are working on. It's like, I think it's beautiful on other people, and on myself it looks gross. Why? Why is that? And I'm working through that.
I'm glad you're working on it.
It's been a struggle, but it's worth doing.
Oh my gosh, look at the tip of this pen. Oh
That's
my
looking
goodness. I need to
grumbly.
replace. Yeah, it's coming off on the paper.
Oh
This poor
boy.
pen.
That pen's dead then, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I like to use the cheaper pens because I get a lot more of them. But, like, comparatively, like, the Copic I bought this, like, 3 years ago, and it still looks great. So I should probably look into slowly replacing my favorite colors with Copics. It's just, I really like these ones because I could just buy a massive amount. Also, they blend better because I'm used to blending with them. Probably not a blend better thing, more of a I'm used to it thing. Peach Pepsi says 190 isn't even bad. These doctors are so crazy. You look great, Val. You're my pretty best friend.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw that.
I
And
love
then
Abby. She's a wonderful friend.
she says, I understand that feel. I felt that way too for a while. Now I feel a lot more confident in my looks because I decorate my body how I want to look. Yay!
That's another thing me and my therapist were talking about.
Decorating your body how you want to look.
Yes. I'm like, but I'm 40. Who cares? Because who cares? Because I still have to live 20 more years in this meat suit. Minimum. So.
Do you, I mean, if it's something that will make you happy, why
Right?
not do it?
Like, why not? I mean, why not make the parts of me beautiful in my own eyes? Like, I just.
Exactly. Let me tell you, when I got my nose piercing 10 years ago, and I waited so long because I had so many people tell me, oh, you'll hate it by the time you're 30. So
Oh, I hate those
when I turned
people.
30, I know, when I turned 30, that's when I got my nose pierced. And you know what? My image of myself and how I felt about myself just skyrocketed because I felt better.
I know
I
this.
felt like, oh my gosh, this is just so much more me, and it was just a tiny thing.
When I dyed my hair purple for the very first time in my entire life, because I was never allowed to dye my hair before when I lived with my parents. Now they can't fucking stop me, but they would never let me dye my hair when I lived with them or get my hair long. So I dyed my hair purple, and when I looked at myself in the mirror, I was like, oh my god.
And you were gorgeous with purple hair. You're still gorgeous, but I mean,
what I want to do is I want to do purple that fades to bubblegum pink.
I did that.
Or I want to do purple top layer, pink under layer.
I like the amount of the amount of self confidence you exuded, and like the way how you just because you were happy with how you were looking. Yeah, it's big. It doesn't feel like it is big, but it's big.
But yeah, I want to get my hair dyed again. I want to get my makeup done. I want to, like, actually. The problem is I need to sit down with someone one on one, and I need them to be with me when I do the makeup and teach me how to do it personally, one on one, because I can't do the video tutorials, and I'm so nervous and frightened to fucking make myself look like a clown that doing it myself is terrifying and paralyzing. So, like, I want to sit down with someone someday and actually learn how to do my makeup, at least the basics, so I can present myself. My future's a little bit better, more feminine coded.
I
Feminine
really
coded, I should say.
doing makeup too.
Yes, Raptor, that is indeed a flower girl. Isn't it so cute? I want to get my septum piercing, and I want to get snake bites. And maybe this one right here, the Labret, I think it is. Like, I want to do my ears and stuff, but, like, I also don't want to do my ears. I want to just, I don't know. And I want to do my nipples, but I also don't want to do my nipples because they're also really sensitive, and I'm afraid of destroying those sensitivity or making it to the point where it's painful and not fun. You know?
Yeah, like tapping on
it's a concern. It's a real concern.
Yeah.
About like destroying the fun zones with butt instead of enhancing them like you're supposed to, because that can't happen.
Yeah, the good thing about whether or not like doing your ears is if you decide you don't like it, you just pull it right back out again and just be like, no, I'm done with that. And so many people have ear piercings that they don't use already that it's just like no one would even notice if there's like the hint of a hole there or not.
I wanted to do plugs specifically. I wanted to
stretch
my lobes a bit.
Well, I mean, they do
nothing too big. I want to do some cute little. I wanted to be able to put like little cute plugs about this big. You know, like the size of a quarter, a little less than a quarter, that like it would have like Lego or some other cute special interest of mine.
I think what you should do would be get fake plugs and see if
I gotta bring it back. I
like
gotta unlock the back door.
Okay. There's comments. Yes, Raptor. It is some kind of what is it? It's like I pulled it up. A sylph? A sleuth? I don't know. Someone told me what it looked like, and so I guess that's what it is. But I can't remember what it is. A sliff? Like a glyph, but a sliff? Only I didn't give it wings. I probably should have given it wings because, well, the little image that they sent me, which doesn't look anything like it, but it it does. They do have wings, so yeah, so it's nothing like this, but this is the leak they sent me, so. But I'm like, I didn't give it wings, and I don't know. Do you think it needs wings? There's not really room on here for wings, unless I just did like. I lost my pencil. Oh no! Where did I put it? Pencil. Maybe if I call it wings on the feet. That would be kind of cute, but you can only see one foot. I guess I'll just have to do more little fairies. Or slip. Wings on her fingers and bells on her toes. She shall have music wherever she goes. I also have a vast amount of nursery rhymes memorized. I've forgotten how many nursery rhymes I have, but yeah, I just keep going. But I don't have like all of some of them. They just show up, and then they get stuck in my head, and then they go away. And then I'm like, I had this slime in my head. It's gone. Did you know that with Amazon Prime, you can redeem a free subscription to any Twitch channel? All you have to do is click subscribe at the top and select Twitch Prime. You can even subscribe to this channel right here.
Okay, really sorry about that. I had to run.
I did your commercial for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, I found my pencil. Woo! We were discussing wings.
Okay, so whoever said you can't train cats, I will let you know. This cat was waiting by the door there to go out because she thinks she can go out yet. She can't go out yet because the groceries aren't in yet. But all I did was snap my fingers and point, and she went over here. She didn't fight me. She just moved because she knows when I snap my fingers, I mean it. I don't do it. I only snap my fingers when it's like important emergency. I just need you to move. Like I'm talking to the cat specifically, and she'll move if I snap my fingers, and she'll stop doing whatever she's doing if I snap my fingers because she knows she's doing something she shouldn't do if I snap my fingers. But now that I'm back in, we reward her for being good and patient by petting her. Yeah, we make her happy. Oh, because she's a good girl. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Oh.
Xiomara is leash trained. The only problem is she can't tell when she's not wearing the leash, so she'll just walk out the door when she's not in her leash.
Yeah.
But like, she'll wait for me to come follow her around, and she'll be like, "Mom, let's go." And I'm like, "No, you're not supposed to be out right now." And then we walk around the house 20 times because she thinks we're doing our walkies because she likes to just walk around the house. She will walk down the street, but she gets really tired, which is funny because, you can walk around the house like 10 times and not be exhausted.
And you're going to look so cute, that septum piercing, Abby. Oh my god. I mean, you're already so cute. Like, Jesus. Raptors, like, my brother got gauges in his ears a number of years back, and he had terrible anxiety about them. Had to help him up and tell him he looked great with them. Aww. That's really sweet of you.
I really love how people look with gauges in their ears. I don't understand why people seem to have a problem with it. Like, the look, I think it looks great. My only issue is I keep wanting to put my finger through their hole. And I'm like, okay, you can't just come up to a stranger and poke your finger through their ear.
Nope.
That's not okay.
I dated someone with stretch earlobes. She still don't do it.
Yeah.
Even when she did them out, she didn't like people touching them. I was like, it's fine. But like, I'm like, please just once.
I mean, I can control myself. I also know not to go up to strangers and play with their hair.
She did
Mainly
after a shower. She liked being played with after a shower. She was really, yeah. Anyway, I miss aspects of that relationship, but her she can go in the trash. Anyway.
How do these wings look? Good?
It looks like a tattoo on her ass right now.
Dang, nabbit! It's supposed to be a wing. It's just really hard to add wings to something that you've already drawn.
Yeah.
Maybe if I make them curl out a little bit more.
I'm sorry. It does in fact look like a tattoo.
Well, you can always get rid of them. That's why we draw in pencil first. What does everybody else think? Does it look like a tattoo? Or should we proceed? You can also do like little like this. How's that? Like little tiny leaf wings like that.
That'll work.
Okay. Alright, let's get rid of the tattoo on the butt.
I think it was cute, but like, you know.
Yeah, but I wanted it to look like wings. Even if
I
it's
know.
cute, it's not what I was trying to draw. And
You put the wings
we'll
on the
give
back
her
of the
these.
foot. Maybe you should put the wings on the side of the ankle instead.
The problem is, I think she's sitting on her leg, so
Move the yard
she'd be
up. I
crushing
can't
those
see.
wings. Oh yeah,
But you
she's
can see
sitting
the
on
side
her
of her
leg.
ankle clearly right there. Look at the side of her ankle. Right
Yeah,
there.
but I actually really like this wing
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here.
of course.
So yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and do that really lightly with a different width of pen. Alright, this is a 0.3. That's a 0.5. That's a 0.2, and it's
So yeah,
red.
things are interesting and weird. And I'm gonna make myself even more beautiful. You just you wait.
Just you wait, Henry Higgins. Just you wait.
Wait, you'll see.
I'm
You'll all
sorry.
see.
Your tears and places light.
I feel bad. My parents decided to come home with groceries while we're doing this.
Don't they often decide to come home with groceries while we're doing this?
Yep. But this time it was a big grocery haul. They went to like Walmart or whatever to get like sundries and you know junk foods and stuff that's like not perishable. And so, so it's a big order, and I normally help out with those, but they because they're normally on the weekends. But my parents were out of town for a few days, and they decided on the way home to do it. Smart idea, but we'll clash into this. And they said they'd be home early afternoon, which I guess this is technically early afternoon, 2 o'clock, but like I don't know, it feels like late afternoon actually. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's called afternoon, so it has to be afternoon. I don't know.
I
guess
thought
it's still
early
early.
afternoon is 1, and late afternoon is like 3.
Yeah, so
It's
you know.
very.
But either way,
unspecific.
it was Tuesday, so it was gonna happen. Like they asked me to do helpful groceries when I do normal grocery shopping, like at Safeway. Those happens sometimes on any day of the week. So like yeah, and that sometimes happens while we're streaming. And those I can step away and help because they'll be like 5 minutes. But this will be gone for like 45 minutes. And it's just like or 30 minutes, and I'm just like I can't step away from the stream for that long, except to shit my guts out. The only time I've done that is when I had to poop. I mean, I've had to put the stream on the BRB screen, play non-copyright music, and then go poop for 40 minutes. I've done that. I feel bad, but when you gotta go, you gotta go. IBS is a thing, you know. I can't. I can't. It's not one of those things like it's not like most people like they get to feel the poop. Like okay, I'll poop in a little bit. I go. My urge to poop is you're gonna shit your pants. You're gonna shit your pants. You're gonna shit your pants. There's no other urge before then. That's what it's like. I don't get no fucking warning. It's just suddenly someone's on my shoulder screaming, "You're gonna shit your pants," and that's it. And I gotta run to the toilet. So I think I gotta go. That's all. I'll end the stream suddenly because of it. Like, whoops. It's been 4.5 hours. Like, all right, gotta go. Burp.
Trying to find a really good. I think this mint is the best.
You know, hot girls have like digestive problems. It's a fact. So, yeah, doing what I can with what I got. What I can with what I got. Boom, boom,
I smeared.
Pooping is good for us all. It is good for us all. It's a healthy and normal activity to do. It just, I only get it, the urge when it's a fucking emergency. IBS is like that. My body's just like, we need to clear this out now. And that's it. You gotta go. Rocks are done.
Yep.
Bye. I watched a thing called VCR Party, and they do this like ending clip where it's a bunch of like someone saying like bye, and but people saying bye, and one of the ones like one is the guy who goes, "Rocks are done, gotta go, bye." and it just lives in my brain. I guess he was doing tumbling rocks or whatever. You're coloring her. That's cool.
Yep. Trying to figure out a good hair color. Brown?
Yeah.
Red?
Or yeah. Pink.
Mm, I don't know.
Pink and green go together well.
They do. But I don't know if I have enough.
You laugh because your boyfriend kept apologizing for visiting. Yeah, because people think you're not supposed to be able to fart. Like, people think it's rude to fart in front of people. And it's like, bro, it's a natural process. Like, I ain't. Look, you will have to. If you don't find me funny, you can't fuck me. And if you can't get down with the fact that I burp and fart and I cannot control when those actions happen, then you can't fuck me either. Now, I won't be doing those for any sex generally, but like, I'm just saying, like, you gotta be down with the fucking fact that I have a natural body that does things that natural bodies do. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and apologize for anything. I might apologize for crock dusting in the kitchen, because I just certainly don't mean to do that. Because that's just rude to do that and not do it, unless I'm doing it as a joke. But I won't. I don't do Dutch ovens because I don't find it funny to force someone to smell my poop on purpose like that. It's just like whatever, or farts, I should say. So like, you know, I'm not. We got limits. We got limits. He goes, okay, so I said so Abby says, I said I'm starting over with you for 8 days. Staying over with you 8 days. Of course I'm gonna hear you fart. And you don't have to apologize for it. Yeah, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
if you have a problem, if you're gonna make a big scene every time I fart, then I don't know. I don't know what to do. It better be funny.
I would get
It better be
really
fucking funny.
uncomfortable quick.
It better be fucking funny. That's all I'm saying. That being said, if you cause a scene in the store, whatever. Like I'm the kind of person who will cause a scene because I want to sword fight you in the toy aisle. So like, I've been thrown out of multiple Targets for fighting with the foam swords in the fucking aisle. So you know, sometimes causing a scene's fine, but like, look, I fart. It happens.
Oh my gosh, that pink looks amazing.
Right? Oh
Yes.
my god! I'm so glad you took my advice.
Yeah.
You dodged under an X on accident once, but I laughed now because she sucked. Well, I mean, on accident, by accident, whatever is fine. But like, dude, I would never force someone to be in like under the covers when I farted. That's just rude. Like, silly little pranks when they're actually harmless and funny, good. Silly pranks when they hurt someone's feelings or are upsetting, bad. You have to find the right fine line.
Next, pull the audience or pull the host.
Okay.
Green leafy wings or like kind of clear, see-through, like dragonfly-esque wings.
I think green leafy wings. Just a
Leafy
plant
wings.
creature thing.
Yeah.
Abby says see-through, and that they are pretty. This is pretty. I agree. It's very pretty.
Let's draw them and see how we like them.
Cadillac, gangsters, and guitar blood. Random song from Volbeat stuck in my head that I haven't heard in 10 years.
I had Candles from Hey Monday stuck in my head this morning.
Don't know what that is.
It's a song. It was stuck in my head. At the same time, I had
The song was stuck in my head. Well, thanks. That's really descriptive.
Well, I also had Toccata and Fugue in G minor.
Whoa.
At the same time. And for some inexplicable reason, Raffi singing Baby Beluga in the Deep Blue Sea. And it's very jumbled in there. And I just wish I could pause some of the songs.
Maybe you should stop listening to music on your phone.
Like music.
It's infecting you. Bop, 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 bop.
I also had some Pink songs on my head for a while
I like Pink. She's cool.
too. I don't like her playing at the same time as like I don't know,
Oh.
everything else. Another wing going this way.
Look, you take me out of the trailer park, but you ain't taking the trailer park out of me. I'm white trash. You're just gonna have to deal with that. Just gonna have to deal with that. White trash city over here. That's me.
No, you're recycling, silly.
Definitely, I'm definitely something sitting in a landfill that can't fucking biodegrade. No, I'm non-biodegradable materials. That's what I am. I'll be here in this junkyard for 1,000 years, rotting in the sun, watching all your
One culture's
tears.
one culture's garbage is another culture's archaeological treasures.
Sure.
Yep.
Some stuff is just garbage.
I've
Because
been to museums.
the problem is it'll be just unrecognizable blobs by the time it's something for archaeological people to find. Like, it won't be like a cultural artifact. It'll just be a white blob that used to be a fucking yogurt container. Because it's been
They have
flattened, and it's melted a little bit, and it doesn't have the same proportions or consistency. Because it's been 1,000, 5,000 years or whatever, you know? So,
they
like,
have people's poop in their museum, so
sure. But you learn about people's diet. You don't learn anything from a squished, unidentifiable white blob.
you do. You learn that they put their food in it.
No, you would not necessarily. It would just look like white plastic. It was something at some point, but now it's just whatever the fuck this thing is. That's a problem. Some of it will just be trash. Some of it will be useful. Some of it will just be trash, and we won't
I'm
know what is
sure.
what. The future people will have to figure that out. You know,
I would love to hear the wild theories.
I mean, a whole chunk of our culture is gonna be lost. 'Cause it's gone completely digital.
Yep.
We stop using physical media to back things up. A terrible
Yep.
choice. And our only good, the only good film backup we have is literally a bioorganic material that degrades over time, no matter what you do. All you can do is slow its
Yep.
degradation. So, and you can't use tape because tape fades. The magnetic recording slowly loses its consistency until it scatters and is nothing but useless imagery and sound. Which is gonna happen to like a lot of WWE owned stuff because they have tape libraries from stuff from like the 70s, and like that's gonna be lost because they've not done any job at backing that up in any way, in any meaningful way.
Yep. You will just have the bare bones of our culture. Just basically, there were these creatures and they wandered around and they built things out of stuff.
Abby said, "All this talk of farting made me fart." Lol. Taking a wrist break, right?
Yeah.
Good.
What do we think of the the 3-leaf thing like that?
I like it.
Okay, cool. I have only gone one side of her.
She should have a pot
it.
wings for wings. Pot leaf for wings.
We have to suggest these design choices before I draw it and like the composition.
Yeah.
If you're like,
I know.
draw me a fairy and give it pot wings, then I could do it. But like, if I've already got like her halfway inked, there's only so much that I could fit. You know.
I want to get a killing jar on my chest with a fairy being snuffed out in it. Like probably right
jar?
here. Yeah, like a jar you put a bug in to suffocate it, so you can put it in your bug collection.
Oh.
A snuff jar, it's also called.
I was never allowed to keep my bugs. My mom always made me let them go. Consequently, they never died.
At present, I'm just waiting to see if I'm going to get implants or lifts or anything to know where my tits are going to be so I don't fuck it up later with change.
Can that be covered by insurance, or do you have to pay like out of pocket for all of that?
The tattoo won't be covered by insurance, no?
No.
Oh, the gender affirming care? Some of it will.
Yeah.
Some of it I have to do
Okay.
myself. Breast implants I do myself. I think they'll do the lift, though. Some of it they'll cover and some of it won't. And if the Republicans have their way, they won't. None of it will be covered soon, so it won't matter. I gotta find my Orky information, and I get to get my Orky done ASAP so I can get off Spiro.
Mhm.
Because I am running out of time with the fucking way the government is happening right now. And if I can get rid of the Spiro, all I have to worry about is progesterone and estrogen.
Mhm.
So. So yeah. You say that, JL, but WWE is doing better than it has in a long time because Vince isn't there anymore. So if you say so, to each their own, I guess. But yeah, yeah, I get my Orky done. I just gotta find my referral and call the place and set an appointment, and I'm gonna just do it. I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm just gonna be a brave girl and do it.
Mhm.
No one's gonna hold my hand. I'm just gonna have to do it. And yeah, and I probably gotta. I gotta lay for not a CAT scan. What's the other one? They gotta do a full body scan of my back.
MRI.
Yeah, but like I can't go in the machine, so they gotta go to open MRI. The last time I did open MRI, which is still really really stressful for me because it's still
Mhm.
really close to my body and it
Yeah.
gives me stress. And my I had a wife, so she was able to hold my hand through it. So, but I have no one to
Mhm.
hold my hand now, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's one of those things. Like, damn.
Really? They let her into the room with you?
Yeah. Like,
They didn't let Glenn into the room with me when I have had MRIs.
there's an open MRI.
Oh.
During the
Gotcha.
procedure, I, I, she was able to hold my hand because I had my arms laying out the side. Because it didn't matter. My arm just wasn't in the consideration. I could put my arm
Mhm.
however I wanted, so I hung my arm out the edge, so that she could hold my hand. And at some point, I had to let go because the thing was moving. Obviously,
Right.
it's like it
This
makes it
is where
impossible for part of it, but.
my weird anxiety issues help because I just get so anxious I fall asleep.
Oh, yeah, that'd be nice, but no, that doesn't work for me. I'll
Yeah.
just cry, panic, and curl up.
It's less nice when you're learning how to drive.
Yeah, I can't. Like, the last time I learned how to drive, I almost put the truck at 50 miles an hour into a ditch. So, like, and it wasn't supposed to go 50 miles an hour. I just panicked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, I get
no.
it. When
Hmm.
I yeah.
So I
I
can't
went the
drive
opposite
consequently at
way.
present. Maybe in the future when I live in an environment where I'm less anxious, and maybe if I had someone with me who knows how to drive and isn't going to yell at me and is going to be good to me, maybe that'll make a difference. So I'm not saying I won't ever drive. I'm saying at present time it's anxiety level's too high to drive.
I
Boring Info Guy says
understand.
listening as I drive home. Oddly enough,
Be
drive safe.
safe. He's the one who taught my sister how to drive.
That's cool. He would probably
Yeah,
make
he
me
tried to
anxious.
teach. Yeah, he tried to teach me how to drive, but I had a full blown panic attack
Yeah.
because he tried to teach me in his mom's car, which was huge. But it was like the first time I didn't fall asleep, so I guess that's good.
Yeah. Most people will make me anxious if they try to teach me. I have to find the right person. Be real gentle with me. Because you don't understand when I'm under that kind of stress, the wrong words you choose could make me cry. You know what I mean? So you gotta be real careful. I gotta find the right person to teach me to drive.
I mean, I
But,
understand perfectly because I've had the same issues, but
but,
I can't
I
teach you how
used
to
to say
drive.
I'll never drive. And the answer is I might drive in the future. I don't know what the future holds. I have no idea what the future holds. I might be moving soon. I might not be moving soon. We don't know. There's no set anything right now.
Oh shoot, my headphone just died. Mute me for a sec.
Okay, 1 second. Okay. All right, chat. Let's take her off screen until they're done. So yeah. I used to say a lot of the times. So I had this habit of saying, "I'll never do this," Me and my therapist were talking about how I need to stop saying never when I don't know for sure the future. Oh, you're back. Okay. So I'm training myself to not say I'm never going to do this anymore. And I said, at present time, it's not possible, which is a more accurate description. At present time, it's not possible.
That's a better way of doing things.
And it's a process, learning, teaching myself to be like to change my brain. I've done this for a lot of things, like, I've become more empathetic over the years because I've just trained myself to like react differently, and it takes a lot of work sometimes.
It does, but I think you become better for it.
You didn't learn to drive till you're 27. Well, that's cool though. We only have about an hour left, you know.
Yeah. I'm hoping to get her done by then.
Oh, you should have no problem getting it done. We're in the we're in team positive thinking right now. Ooh,
I mean, she's not.
is it possible to
Her,
make her shoes like it's maybe too late now, but like brown like leaves that are like sewn together? Like damn.
oh, her shoes were planning on being leaves, but I hadn't figured out
Okay.
how to do them yet. So
It's
that's
it's just
why
a
I was
leaf
like,
that's sewn together like this. It's folded over her feet. Real simple, I think. Just like basic foot protection, I'd imagine. Learned from your ex girlfriend and a driving instructor who was really sweet. Oh, that's good. It's like
my driving instructor yelled at me.
it's it's so weird. It's so upsetting. I should say, not weird, because like people were like, "Why didn't you leave that person sooner?" And it's like because you only saw this one part of them, so it's easier for you to detach yourself from. But I saw Jamie's like human side. Like when I was like,
Hmm.
and she was being good to me. She would like wash my hair when I didn't have the spoons to do it. She would like do so much, so many like little things. You need to move your art up, by the way. She so many little sweet things, and like it was an abusive tactic to make me forget the bad, right? But
Yeah.
I remember those sweet things more than I remember the bad things these days. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go back to her. Fuck no. Cause she every fucking New Year she seems to message me saying she misses me. Well, keep missing me. You lost the right to ever see me again. You know, like. But yeah, so it's like when I think back to her, I think about the sweet things, and so it's hard to divorce the sweet things from the bad things, and it's hard, and so it makes a bittersweet memory.
That's that's funny because I had that one roommate that was very abusive. If you remember, I won't say her name. Um,
Yes,
but all of the
one of my
good
exes
memories
actually.
I have. Huh?
One of my exes
No, no,
actually. Oh, not her.
no,
Them, I mean.
no, no,
Oh, okay.
no, no.
You're talking about
Starts.
M.
Yeah,
Oh,
starts with an
okay,
M. I
the
don't
other
think
one.
you dated M.
I never dated
Um,
M. No.
yeah. But
She never.
all
She
of the
found me repulsive, so it
memories.
was kind of easy not to date her. Anyway, continue.
What'd you say?
I said she
Sorry.
found me repulsive, so it was kind of easy not to date her.
So mean to you, and I'm so sorry because I should have intervened more. I was just
Oh,
confused. But like,
it is what it is.
so every good memory of her, my brain has rewritten and assigned to someone else. So I'll be like talking to say like Josie or whatever, like, hey, remember when we did this? And she's like, no, you didn't do that with me. I'm like, yes, I did. She's like, no, you did that with M. And I was like, I did.
Oh,
But my brain
yeah.
has rewritten like every good memory and assigned the good stuff to some other person.
Wow. Trauma's
Yeah, it's
wild.
like I just realized I'm not wearing my.
You're what?
I got this out specifically so that I could wear it while drawing, and here I am drawing. I'm not wearing it.
Well, hey. At least you're gonna wear it for an hour. You keep trying. Don't beat yourself up. Just get back on the horse and keep trying to remember to wear it. That's all. Eventually,
Yeah.
you'll remember to wear it.
Yeah.
That's not.
At least
The
I
key is to
found
not
it
get
today.
discouraged. Just keep trying.
It was just so, it's crazy that my brain has done that.
Trauma's wild.
Hmm.
Trauma's really wild sometimes. But yeah, my brain didn't do that. Instead, I just got a swirl of mixed emotions about this person. And the problem is I dated 3 people named Jamie. So like,
Mm-hmm.
there's a mix of all that shit. So then I have to be very specific. Jamie with 2 E's, Jamie with an IE, Jamie with a Y, Jamie 1, 2, and 3. You know, Jamie's
Mm-hmm.
1 and 2 were good to me. Jamie 3 was not. Well, Jamie 2 was mostly good to me.
Mm-hmm.
I realized some things, some revelations while looking back at like some past behaviors, and I realized, yeah. Anyway, I just
Mm-hmm.
realized like, oh, I miscategorized some things or misunderstood some things, and I have understanding now. And then I saw a picture and confirmed my suspicions, and I was like, okay, I was right. That sucks, but whatever. Makes more sense
Yeah.
now. Makes more sense now, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. I need candles to get out of my head.
Cool. I have Age of Plastic by the Buggles stuck in my head.
Oh, I also have Quinn the Eskimo by Manfred Mann stuck in my head.
Yeah, that's a good fucking band.
Yeah. Like, if we can go through and list all the songs playing in my head right now, I think there's like 20. Like, literally, like, I've got Quinn the Eskimo, I've got Candles, I've got Calendar Girl by Neil Sedaka. I've got 3 different classical pieces. I have 2 theme songs.
Why are all your headmates just stereos? You should ask them that.
What?
I said you should ask why all your headmates are fucking stereos. And
Oh
why
no,
they're all
they're
blasting
not.
music.
One's a ghost. Her name's Lucy, and she lives in the doorbell.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
But like, not all my headmates are music. It's just they all want to be listening to different stuff.
They're all stereos, anthropomorphic stereos playing music. You just
Yeah.
open the room in your head. You're like, ah, close the door. I'm like, okay, not going there today. Hi, baby.
Anthropomorphic
Hi.
tiger with wings that lives in my head too.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Hi. Hey, baby.
And various dinosaurs.
I imagine you have a lot of dinosaur headmates, yeah.
I have so many, and I'm not going to name all of them because
You
I'd
don't
like
have
to
to.
write about them.
You don't have to do any of that. You don't have to tell me anything about them. I appreciate what
Yeah.
you do share, though.
I mean, I would tell you about them, but I don't want to tell the stream. Sorry, stream.
I get it. You're good. You're good and beautiful. It's all good.
I'm reading Peach Pepsi's message. I have one for you, Peach Pepsi. My best friend in high school, I was in love with, and we had this very toxic relationship going back and forth. Like, just we were just both so terrible to each other. And I wish I could like redo things with her, but that was like never, never gonna work out. But I'm like, when I finally came out to my mom and I told her I was bi, she's like, I know, and you were in love with blank person for like all of high school. I was like, how did you know? And she's like, my dear daughter, it was so obvious.
It's so obvious to everybody.
So obvious.
So obvious. You and H were like totally into each other.
Oh gosh.
And H totally didn't want to accept it.
Well, her mom
For a
was
lot of that.
extremely homophobic. Like,
Well, I'm sure mine was too.
Yeah, but it's like
I got called the F slur for wearing a dress that one time that you loaned me the skirt or whatever.
yeah. I still have that skirt. It's in the back of the closet, but I need to mend it.
Give me.
It's got a giant hole in it. It needs to be mended, and I don't sew well.
I want if you give it to me. I'll put a patch in that thing. It'll be. It has so much sentimental value to me.
If I find it, if I dig it out, I know I've got it somewhere. Send it to you. I totally don't wear it anymore.
Wearing that on stage in front of my drama class as Leatherface, wearing makeup, wearing a skirt, wearing a blouse. Being seen as a woman for the very first time, like, just that never left me. That never left me. It wasn't until years later I figured that shit out. Well, I was 27, because like I did that, and there was a whole bunch of other signs, and then like I didn't need a fucking trans person until I was like 25, and I was terrified of them. And it turns out I was terrified of them because it was terrified of me, actually.
I'm sure you met. I'm sure you met one at my wedding. You just didn't know she was.
Oh, I'm sure. Didn't know.
Yeah.
That's cool. Well, like I was afraid of her, but I was never mean to her. I just didn't talk to her very often. When I did, it was very cordial, just very matter of fact. And I'm sure she felt how cold I was, and I feel bad. I apologized for years later, and then she unfollowed me. I'm like, okay.
Aww.
Well, you know what? That's fine.
But the fact
she's got to do what she's got to do for her mental health. I did what I had to do, and it's fine.
And the fact that you still love to come over to my house and go through the clothes in my closet was probably a big sign.
See, and I didn't remember you telling me that till you told me that like a few years ago. I was like, really? Yeah, I didn't remember it. I suppressed a lot of that.
That's how you found, like you have outfits picked out that you like really liked, and you'd be like, you should wear this and this tomorrow, and I'm like, no, because for one thing, that's my sister's. But yeah, you would go through the closet and you'd be like, you should wear these together.
I hope you have a nice time. Be safe, Abby. Thanks for joining us.
Make sure you get yourself a treat because you deserve it.
Yes. Your bestie said you have to get a treat for yourself. Treat yourself.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
What?
Did I need to mail it to you?
What?
Yes.
What are you saying? Start over.
Oh, I got you stickers. I just need to mail them to you. But when I went to the dinosaur thing, they were like, they had all these stickers, and then they were like super cheap because it was the last day. So I got you a pack of them because, yeah.
Ow.
So you get to pick, and I will have to remember to stick them in a card. So let me find. This is the one that I was like, oh, I should get this one for you because I like this one a lot. But there was also...
It's one of my favorite dinosaurs.
Yeah. But then there was also... Where is it? I gotta find it.
And also there's an ankylosaur, one of my other favorite dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Because he's just a turtle boy. He's just a dinosaur turtle boy.
Where is it? I'm looking for it. Hang on.
Okay.
Oh, here. There it is. This is the problem. This one. And this one has the big green one, But this one's got a big ankylosaur on it.
Oh wow. Can you
Yeah.
move them up so I can see the assortments of them, please? To the left?
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Move them to the left. Yeah. Lefter, lefter, lefter. Up.
this far?
Now up. Up.
Up.
There you go. There you go. Ah, perfect. I can see all of them. Oh, this is a hard choice.
Uh,
They both have an ankylosaur. They both have... There's no Carnosaur
This
on that
one-
one, though.
no, I know.
Oh,
But
that's
this
a
one has the big
Dilophosaurus.
ankylosaur.
I think that's a Dilophosaurus. And the left one, near the ankylosaur.
Yeah, this one.
No,
This one.
Dilophosaurus,
Wait.
not Diplodocus.
Oh!
The one right here, next to the right. Right side, that one. No, down. That one, yeah, that one. Is that
that's a
Dilophosaurus,
Dilophosaur.
or is that something else?
No, that's a Dilophosaur.
Oh, okay.
And then this one also has the Pteranodons.
I like Tyrann- Oh, the other one has Stegosaurus, though. Which one do you
I
want more?
know. Oh, don't worry about me.
No, which one do you want more? I want to know.
No, like, don't worry about me. I bought myself one of each of them.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the right one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. I put
There's
your
a
name on the
Stegosaur,
back.
Carnotaur, and Ankylosaur. So I'll take
Okay.
it. Right at the top,
Yeah.
over stickers at the top there.
Oh, not in that color because
With a
I can't
darker,
read it.
fatter pen.
Yeah, darker, fatter pen. How about blue? There you go. Stickers.
Yay! Mine.
Yay.
I do wish I'd gotten the other one, but only because the bone, the one bone sticker. But I'm like, I'm okay. I can figure out the bones later. I'm sure I'll find bone stickers some other time. You know, like not an uncommon thing to find during Halloween. So I
Yeah.
just like bones. But the other dinosaur selection was more my deal.
I like the dinosaurs.
Cause like I like the big ankylosaur, but he was a little weird perspective.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad, just
This
a weird
one's
perspective.
the Dilophosaur. This one's got a weird perspective on it too.
Where the fuck am
I got one for you. I got one for my mom. I got one for each of my nephews. I told my mom that I didn't get one for my niece, and she's like, "Why? You're a girl. I'm a girl. We like dinosaurs." And I'm like, "Because she's 5 months old, Mom."
She'll like dinosaurs eventually.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with whether or not she's a girl.
Yeah, right.
It all has all to do.
I like dinosaurs
with
too.
she'll-
Like no shit, ma. But
I just don't want her to eat them at that age where she sticks everything in her mouth.
what is this?
She's like, "Oh, yeah, no, that makes more sense." And I'm like, "You really think that I would like gender bias my own niece about dinosaurs?"
You're a non-binary
No.
person. That doesn't make sense. That's.
Oh my god.
Why would that happen?
Like-
Like,
I wouldn't give her any stickers at 5 months old because
she'll eat
she's
them.
just gonna go on them.
She's not old
Yeah.
enough to appreciate them. She's not the right age for them.
Wait, she doesn't get her
In
sticker book
5
till
years,
she's
she'll
2.
be perfectly aged.
Well,
5 years
actually, I give
old-
my nibblings their sticker books when they're 2.
Oh, that works. I mean,
but-
everyone knows their own kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just
But
generalizing.
the other 2 get sticker books when they're 2, got sticker books when they're 2, because that's exactly how long I could wait before going nuts and sending them stickers.
Who is this? Is this the Elven armies? Oh yeah, it's the Elven army. Okay, I have a sticker, a collectible sticker, Elven army from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, cool.
I didn't even know about that.
I really want to get this reusable sticker book that I keep seeing on
Reusable. How?
Instagram of someone I like it. You know how they have the plastic sheets that the stickers sit on? So they put like sheets of that in a sticker book, so you just stick your stickers to a big plastic sheet, and then you can pull them off if you want to take it off. But they have like a
Oh,
specific one that I want, and it keeps selling out, and also it's
Got it. Understood.
yeah.
So I have this
I
gap
really
in my
wanna get that.
notebook right here. You reminded me. I have a gap here. I'd like to fill. So I'm looking at all my stickers right now and see if I have anything I both want and that will fill that space. Oh my
Well,
god!
you're
Who
about
I
to
don't know
get-
who sent me these treat stickers, but these are so fucking cute. Oh my god!
Let me see.
Chubby kitties. And a
That
chubby
was
pumpkin.
me.
That's so cute.
I think that was me.
I think
Maybe it was Sarah.
it's someone. Someone who cares enough about me to send me stickers.
I mean, it could have also been Sarah because I just
Sure.
have some or had some. I don't know if it was from me or if she sent them to me.
This one's cat. This one has cat heart balls. A heart balls there.
That one was from me. As soon as I saw that one, I was like,
Yep.
yeah.
It's a me. It's a real me thing. I have a bunch of. My friend sent me a bunch of mushroom stickers. I got a bunch of those. We've got a million Dinosaur Dracula stickers.
Yeah.
Already has a Severn sticker. Mixtape Massacre logo won't fit here. Oh, it might fit that way. Ooh. Will this little unicorn? This unicorn will fit. Will this unicorn fit here? Little unicorn.
To find what card I'm gonna stick your stickers in.
I also have like some poof stickers. I'm always afraid to use those because they're poofy and they come apart. They die after a while.
Oh no!
They flake
These
apart.
are a little bit. Yep.
And I'm waiting to find the perfect thing to put the slow cane. It's the Spokane sticker, but the turtle. It's the slow cane.
Aww.
Got that when I was with my my Comet in
That's so cute.
in Spokane for a few days in May of last year.
Yay.
And then I also bought this Bogland sticker there. Oh, you got me a stretch. I don't want to get up. Wah. I think I have to give up. I don't think I have any stickers that are going to fit here, really.
Oh, wait. What about...
It's a weird shape, so... I'm going to have to wait till it's down.
Let me see this. Let me see the shape again.
A second. Holy shit. A vintage fucking Simpsons sticker. Holy crap.
Will it fit?
No. It was just, holy crap.
No.
I didn't know I had this. It was a, holy crap, this is actually kind of valuable. To the right
That's
people.
a stamp.
Some Snoopy stickers.
I love Snoopy.
Snoopy's pretty good. Anti-fascist.
When I was little, I had an imaginary friend that was a Snoopy, which was just a giant Woodstock.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but I didn't know what Woodstock was. I thought he was like another Snoopy. And then my mom sat on it, and it split into many Snoopies. And eventually they got on a boat and sailed down the sink.
Oh, okay. The adventures of your imaginary friends.
Yes. Okay, wait, I need to see the size. Is it like a tiny one? Because I don't have any tiny ones.
So I just added this unicorn right here. But no, this space right here.
Oh.
It's like a triangular space.
Okay.
Like this almost fits in this direction, but it's just quite. This is okay to have a little overlap, but like there's too much
okay,
overlap.
wait.
It's too much overlap on these things.
A triangle space. What about this?
That might work. That's cute.
A mermaid cat. Yeah.
Well, don't give that away if it's your special ones. Like, don't.
No, I bought these for sending in cards, but
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough. That's a whole other. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like,
so there's that
send me
mermaid
stuff for your
one.
collection. It's okay. We'll do a trade.
No. I mean, I like trading, but
I mean, I'd love to bring my collection and we can trade. Absolutely. I've been told.
Mermaid cat was gonna be sent to you in a future letter anyway, so
just fast track it. Excellent.
Yeah.
And then I can I can protect that one. So what I do is, after I get the whole thing covered in stickers, I cover it in packing tape.
Mhm.
Like this, so it's sealed forever. Now I wish I'd gotten the space filled in, I have stickers now that would go here, and that's why I'm
I
so
did
adamant
that.
about filling it before I tape it up this time. So
I did that with my violin case in high school, and those stickers are still there.
yeah, exactly. And it's a
Yeah.
book, and I taped I taped it all through the inside too, the edges and stuff. So
I mean, Vomit Cat might fit, but I think Mermaid Cat that I was gonna send
I don't like
anyway
Vomit Cat.
actually. Yeah.
I'm not into vomiting, so I started. This is my D&D RPG rules notebook, so I started putting some D&D related and or some more fun related stickers on this one. And then this one's unused.
That's there's this one.
This is my maps
But-
one that I started putting stickers on also. D&D stickers. This is my Transpride D&D sticker back here.
Yay! Okay, and then this. So these are the ones that are triangle shaped. But this one was
Another notebook.
this one was gonna come to you anyway because it's a mermaid.
And then I've got this one I put one Jurassic Park sticker on it. Just my Couch Tomato shows notes, which I never actually used for that.
Okay, so that's all the triangle ones that I've got.
I don't know what I was doing with that notebook. Jesus. Sometimes I'm really
What do you think?
stoned and I don't know what I'm doing, and so I'll probably end up tearing pages out of that, front and back, so it works. At some point.
Oh, this is a triangle. Okay. Okay.
These two
I need
guys-
you to look at them to tell me which one you think works the best. Oh, I also have a pole dancing cat, so there's that.
I think the
Well,
pole dancing
pole
and the mermaid one will work, and they're gonna go sideways. I don't think the pole dancing and the mermaid. I don't think I have space for the triangle cat in the top right. That one, I don't. That one's okay.
Oh. Okay.
And I know the
But these
lamp one
two?
won't fit either.
No lamp one. Got it.
So those three, I think, are the
So-
ones.
This one?
No, the left two more than the right one. So I think those two specifically.
These guys. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, those were stickers I was gonna send you anyway, so that
Oh,
works
yeah.
out.
Worked out.
Hey.
But yeah,
Awesome.
I like decorating my notebooks. This is my first movie log, so it's front to back all the movies I watched up until from 2014 when I started first logging stuff, but it was not
Mhm.
a religious logger in 2014, all the way up to 2021. 9/28/2021 is the last entry here. I watched Idle Hands with Kristen. I didn't rate this movie. I just noticed I did not rate the last movie. Let me go.
Well, you'll have to watch it again and rate it.
I have a rating. I just didn't write it down.
Oh, okay then. What did I do with your...
Idle Hands.
Alright, where did I put your stickers? I need to...
Give it a 7. There you go.
No, no. Oh, is it this way?
Anyway,
No.
I'm sure there's a bunch of instances where I messed up like that. And there's probably a movie or two I forgot to log or whatever, but this is like 6,000 movies, I think. Roughly.
That's a lot of movies.
Yep. And then this is my second volume, the one I'm decorating with the stickers.
Oh, there they are.
So,
Once upon a time, I tried to write down all of my favorite poetry in one notebook, and that is how I ended up getting so many poems memorized. I just realized that if I was going to do that, then I was not going to put them in the notebook. And then I stopped memorizing poems. There we go. Now I have to get you a card out. I should finish this. James Brown. No, more like a...
I did brown in my pants once. But it's been a long, long time.
You did what on your pants?
I said I did brown in my pants once. You said brown, so I just replied with that. I don't know. So right now I haven't been keeping up to date, and I'm at 11/9, where I watched Star Wars: A New Hope, but did not write down the. But I was so tired last night that I didn't write down what I rated that movie. So, I have to open my Chrome browser that works. And the last time I did that, my stream broke. So I'm waiting until the stream's over with. I was originally gonna work on my log while we were hanging out,
Mhm.
but the stream broke. So I can't do that.
Yeah, I think it's a good plan to wait.
Yep. Way it goes. I want cuddles. I deserve cuddles. Give me fucking cuddles.
I would if I was closer. I can only give you distance cuddles.
Oh,
Sorry.
I know, it's okay. Hey, Sarah. Sarah, our friend Sarah, has just arrived. SL Perkins 682, my dear friend. How are you? I'm doing okay. How are you, Teshra?
I'm doing okay too. But I'm just working on shading. I got most of the colors down, but I just want to tweak.
Put your arms around me, baby. Put your arms around me, baby. I just want to fly. That's got randomly stuck in my head. It's just out of nowhere.
Today is the day for music getting randomly stuck in our heads.
Yeah, I guess so. Nothing more in this. I need to smoke. I need to toke. Are we still meeting up tomorrow at Sarah for movie? We were scheduled one day and I can't remember now. I literally just asked you that. It's hilarious. I asked you first! Okay. Alright, well, I'll see you tomorrow for movies, of course. A movie, I should say.
Movie? What movie are you going to watch?
I don't know.
Oh, Sarah, so we could do this Sunday if you're still free. I just can't do a long time because I have to take my injections. So I can't do 2 movies on one day.
Oh, and Sarah. Mark in your calendar.
Yeah, I'm Sarah. Sorry.
Mark in your calendar.
Oh yeah. Yes.
June 30th, which is a Friday, at 5 p.m. Pacific. We're doing the Rex anniversary stream, because on July 30th, July 1st, July 5th technically, but New Year's Friday is July 30th, or June 30th, I mean. June 30th at 5 p.m. in my Secret Cinema Discord, we're going to be a 30th anniversary Rexu stream.
Yeah, too.
So, you're going to put that in your calendar so you can come play with us. Just going to hold this up for a little bit longer. So yeah, we're doing Rexu! I don't know, was she there the first time we watched it?
Was who where?
Sarah, there, the first time we watched it.
Yes!
Okay, I can't remember who I watched it with.
Sarah.
You understand, that year I saw it 3 times, okay? So, I don't remember who I watched it with. It's all over the place.
Me, you, Sarah, and I think Angel.
Oh yeah, Angel. I haven't heard from them in a while. Hope they're okay.
They were just posting stuff on Facebook, so
I don't actually look at Facebook. I post my stuff and I walk away because I can't get embroiled in other people's shit. I have too many people who are ranting and raving about politics, and I can't get sucked into that. I can't. For my own mental health, I have to.
Yeah,
but I like to post updates there because I don't know. I feel like I should at least use it from time to time.
I like when you post it on Instagram because I'm like to look through Instagram, but I'm less likely to see it on Instagram for some reason.
What on Instagram?
I just prefer to see things on Instagram.
Oh, sometimes I post. Sometimes I post exclusive things to Instagram and exclusive things to Facebook. I make content. I make posts, not content. It's posts on each of those sites based on what they are. I rarely do like a cut and paste across all platforms.
Mhm. I have dinosaur videos from Sunday that I need to post on
do.
Instagram.
I
I
want to see
have this
them.
really cute one with the Velociraptor.
And then you gotta message me to tell me that they're live because I don't check Instagram very often.
Okay.
And then I can go look at them.
Okay. I was thinking about making them a story, but I don't know.
No,
Stories
I won't
frustrate
see
me.
it. I won't never see it. I don't read
They
stories.
expire. Yeah.
Lots of my friends
I
use stories now almost exclusively, and I never see any of the posts anymore. It's
yeah,
kind of a
because they
bummer.
just expire.
It's like if I wanted to be on TikTok, why don't I just go to TikTok?
Mhm.
This is a photo sharing website.
I made a TikTok account, but then I just wait until it shows up on Instagram or Facebook.
Why is this not sitting flush? Weird. It's not sitting flush. I don't know what's up. Oh well.
Mm. Oh my gosh, I'm just like sliding and sliding.
I look forward to the day when you have a desktop.
I look forward to a day when I have a desk too.
Your life will be so much better, like comfortable, more
Oh, so
comfortable.
much. Yes. Oh.
Like if
Oh.
it's not like when I open up Instagram, if there's a story there, I might like that story or that post or
Mhm.
whatever. Not Instagram, sorry. If I open Facebook and I see that whoever that like it shows you the main feed right away. So
Right.
if there's like a friend who's posted something, I'll reply and or react to that one, and then after I do that
Mhm.
one post, if it wasn't political, I go to my notifications and that's it. And I'm off at Facebook. I do not use that website very often. I only keep it updated because there are people who I know IRL whose only connection I have is on Facebook.
Right. I had that too, but I lost a lot of them when my Facebook got hacked.
Oh, Sarah says to you, you can see my new furniture when you come over. The new coffee table, workstation, dining table. Took me 5 hours to put together last night. Wow. Well, I'm proud of you. You
Oh,
got it together though.
cool. Did you get it from IKEA? I have to ask because I like IKEA.
I think they're pretty neat. IKEA is a neat idea.
Mhm. I like to play in
No, she got it
IKEA.
from Amazon.
Oh.
I bought a heavy duty so I have a bookshelf that's like a regular ass like $40 cheap ass bookshelf. And then I
Mhm.
have on every shelf completely stuffed with like trade paperbacks. So
Mhm.
every peg is it's like straining to stay together. Like the bookshelf's like threatening just to fall apart one day. So I bought a heavy duty bookshelf. And I need to
Mhm.
put it together and like trade it out. Like yeah.
I need to go through the bookshelves and take down all of Glenn's dad's old books that
Yes.
don't need to be in here because nobody's going to look at them.
Right? Yeah.
That's just a lot. We're
I
still
know.
going through the stuff in the living room that was
I
his.
just say
So.
like do like one handful or at a time. Like just do a few
Mhm.
when you're right when you're about to leave the room. If it's not an emergency, quick, right? You get up, take a few
Mhm.
books, and you walk out with put them where you're gonna put them, right? In
Mhm.
a box or whatever on your way out the door, and then eventually you're done. You just go, oh, it's the last 5 books, or you'll look at it like, oh, I only have like 12 books left. I'm gonna just do them all right now, and then you're done.
We're,
You
yeah.
know,
Part of it is Glenn's mom has to decide what books she wants to keep
right?
and
That's
what
fair.
books she's getting rid of. And so, but some of them will go in the bins that Sarah gave me. Thank you, Sarah.
But yeah, I got my heavy duty shelf on Amazon too. It's bamboo shelf, so it's like and metal, bamboo and metal. So the shelves are bamboo and the support structure is metal.
Nice.
And it's not the best because it's got like bar sides. It's not a flat piece, but like my mom says hi. By the way, my mom says hi. Did you hear me?
Yes, I
Okay.
said hi back. But I got too high pitched, so
Yeah.
the microphone didn't pick me up.
So yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's not the best bookshelf, but they're all that's going on in are trade paperbacks and they're big
Mhm.
pieces. So I couldn't put like small paperbacks on this bookshelf. It's supposed to be a knickknack type shelf. For like display your piece art, marble pieces or whatever, the heavy pieces of art. And instead, I'm putting
Right.
books on it because I needed something that could hold more than 50 pounds of books. Because when you get 30 trade paperbacks on one shelf, it's about 50 pounds. There's a little more than 50 pounds.
Yeah.
So, she says thank you. So yeah, I haven't put it together. It's still in my doorway, just sitting there, like leaning against the wall. I was supposed to work on it yesterday, but then it didn't happen. I was supposed to do my cans yesterday, and that didn't happen either.
Your cans?
Yeah, I have a bunch of cans on the shelf that I need to clean off. Because I'll be like streaming or doing something, hanging out with people, and I'll just put the can over there, and then I'll forget about it for like a week. I gotta clean it up. It's not a big deal. It's like 5-10 cans, but it's just like
Yeah, I do that with water bottles.
Clean them all out and crush them. It's like work. So I wait till there's like 20 of them, and I just do them all at once. It sucks. I hate that I'm like this, but whatever. Some chores are just hard for me to do.
I get it.
Feed the cats, no problem. Take care of the cat box. Most days I'm fine with that. Like dusting, always forget. Always forget. I remember when I look at and I can't. I pick something up and I realize there's a fucking dust ring. And I'm like, I gotta dust this. That's when I dust. Not a moment. There's no schedule. There's no schedule for vacuuming. It's like when I remember. When I look at it and go, oh, I gotta vacuum. And I go vacuum. I just can't do these things on a schedule. For whatever reason, my brain refuses to cooperate.
I can usually get something into the washing machine to do the laundry.
I have no problem
but
doing
getting
laundry.
it back out is like, I don't know why.
I have no problem doing laundry, but I only do laundry when I'm at my absolutely wearing my last pair of clothes. Like, cause I think in my brain. I don't know. I probably wouldn't do dishes very often because I just be like, I would do the option for me if I didn't have a dishwasher. The option would be, let the dishes pile up. Not a good option. Or just wash everything immediately when you're done. Probably what I would do. And not bother with doing like a dish, like washing my dishes like as a load. Just
okay,
because
so I love.
yeah.
Go ahead.
What? No, go ahead.
I love to wash dishes in the morning if they are ceramic or glass or metal. Do not give me plastic; they will not get done. Period. I do not like the texture; it drives me up the wall.
I prefer plastic or glass for a lot of things, but not everything.
Yeah, but I just won't wash it. It just won't get washed.
I prefer plastic cups because I drop cups all the time because I have muscle issues. So like,
I mean that makes sense. But I
usually
wash them.
use bottles like this, and I even have like bottles instead of glasses for my houseware stuff because I use bottles over glasses because I drop things.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like.
I think she's
bottles.
done. What do you think?
I love her. Love them. I love the colors. The hair's perfect. Brown,
that was
dead leaves. Oh yeah, it's all good.
The pink.
What?
By the way, thank you so much for the pink suggestion because it was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad it worked out. But yeah, dishes are a hard thing for me to do because it was like a punishment in my house. So like, now it's like pain. So good thing of a dishwasher because I have no problems then. I just fill the dishwasher up and I run it when it's full. It's really beautiful. It's great. I love the system. If I God fucking help me if I live someplace with a dishwasher. Ugh, I
To
mean,
find
I'm
my
gonna
phone
do
so I
it because
can
I have to
send-
do it, but fuck, you know,
Yeah,
pain.
this
Dishwasher
is one
makes
that
it much
needs to be
easier.
a sticker.
Yes, it does.
I gotta figure out how to do that.
You gotta put it in Photoshop. You gotta cut out the edges. All the white needs to go away. And then clean up the lines.
Mhm.
And bolden up all the outer edge. Maybe put like a color border or a white border edge so that the art doesn't get clipped during the stenciling or whatever. So you put
Mhm.
like a 2 or 3 millimeter white border around all the outside edge of the sticker profile.
All of that part, I'm fine with. It's like, how do I get it like made?
You can do it
That's
through one of the
the
companies. Go printers. The stickers.
yeah.
I think you can do through Threadless or one of those kind of T Public
Oh, really?
or
Public will
Redbubble
do
or
stickers?
one of those sites. Yeah, you can do. They do stickers and stuff.
I already have a T Public profile.
Well, there you go. You should be able to just upload designs then.
I need to be able to have a spot to look like
Yep.
make long hours though.
Well, that's the
just
thing.
the only
We
thing.
would do it as a stream. You don't have to do the art. You could be doing other things like cleaning up your art and writing it.
Oh, I mean, sitting wise, I have to. Hey, Glenn, look, I just finished. Glenn's home.
Yay.
I'm gonna show him.
Okay.
Not my usual art style, but I did a humanoid. It's been how many years since I've done a human? I've never done a no. I did you. I drew you once on the
Yeah,
street,
you drew
and I
me.
think that's the only humanoid I've
It was
ever
just a
done.
sketch though. It wasn't a full drawing either.
Oh, I know. I love that drawing.
I love that drawing too.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway,
What a weird
I
world.
I really need to pee, and it's 3:40.
Yeah.
So
I need to poop, so we're gonna get going.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for joining us. We do this
Oh.
every Tuesday. I
Yeah.
stream hopefully more than that. I do most Wednesdays. I do a. I'll take you off screen.
I just moved me so I could be my face.
Yeah, and it broke your camera for me.
Oh no,
Oh,
it
here you
broke
go.
my
Bring it back.
camera.
Okay. I'm bringing it back.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I don't know. I've been trying to stream more regularly, and I want to start doing more weekend streams. I will just, but Saturdays are hard because it's the only time I can really hang out with my girlfriend for a substantial amount of time, just because of how our schedules work out. I get to hang out with her other days, but it's like usually much shorter periods. But Saturdays I usually hang out with her before we do a movie, then we watch a movie together, and that's all nice. But I try to prioritize my girlfriend on Saturday because it's the one day I get to see her the most. So but yeah, I gotta run. I gotta scoot. I gotta skedaddle. I hope you all have a good day. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I might be streaming tomorrow evening, but I don't think I will be. I think I have something going on, but we'll see. I'll definitely be back Thursday. Bye, everyone.